Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, let's make something fun, easy, and elegant. Stay tuned. So we are still making beautiful packaging, and packaging doesn't have to break the bank. And today's project is just so stinking cute, and it is so easy to make. So I'm going to show you one version, and then we're going to make another version of it. And here is today's project. It is this absolutely fabulous little bag that you can slide all types of goodies in. You can slide seed packs, tea packs, bath salt packs. You can just fill this with all types of goodies, and I kept in line with the more rustic look, but this is just so adorable. I wish you guys could see it up close because the paper has a treatment on it. I'm trying to show it so that you can see that these teacups actually have a sheen to them, and they are magnificent. And the paper that I'm using is from CONSORTIUM, and it's illustrated by Hackney and Company. And this is the paper pack. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I think that I might have shown this to you guys. I'm not really sure. But you've got all types of wonderful ways that we can use these papers to create something oh so elegant. And that's exactly what we are about to do. So to make today's project, I will be adding an acetate window. So I have my template piece that measures 3.5 by 4. Then I have my acetate piece that measures 4.5 by 5 3/4. And then I have my beautiful, beautiful piece of CONSORTIUM paper that measures 10.5 by 9. So we are going to get started on this. So on the 10.5-inch side, we are going to score this at 4.5. Then at 4 3/4. And then at 5. Then we're going to score at 9.5, at 9 3/4, and at 10. And then we will fold and burnish our scores. But the first thing that we're going to do is fold this way, and then we'll have a middle fold that will fold in, and then we'll fold the other one backwards. And basically what we're doing is creating a little gusset, and you'll see it right here. So this is what we've done. We've created a gusset in our bag, and we'll do that on both ends. So we'll fold in, fold that middle one the opposite direction, and fold the last one in. So then I'm going to take my bone folder and really just crease down these accordion layers. Just give them a nice burnishing so they want to lay flat. And now that we have this, if you wanted to make your bag without an acetate opening, this is the point at which you would just glue it together and then crinkle the bottom part and punch a hole in the top. But we are going to add our acetate window. So I am going to take this and lay it out, bring in my window, or bring in the template for my window, and then I'm simply going to place that right here. And then I use my bone folder to really get that stuck down. And now I can use my finger blade to just trace around this template to create my window. And there we have our window. So now I'll take my piece of acetate, and my piece of acetate is going to cover that just like that. So I'll use my glue, and my birds are very active outside today. And now that I have my glue on the acetate, I'm going to take it and place it down. Then I'll use my paper towel, and I'm basically going to push the glue away from the opening portion because I don't want the glue to come through that opening. And now we have a bag that has an acetate opening. So now I'm going to take my bag and just put it together. And I'll place glue on my glue flap. And then I'm going to place glue right along the bottom. And then I can just fold this over and get it stuck. So I'm just going to match it up end to end, and then I'll lay it down. Use my bone folder to really work that glue in on the side and at the bottom. And then once I have it stuck down, I am going to try to get a crimp on this. Sometimes it's hard to get a crimp when you've got your papers doubled up the way that this is, especially when I've got that gusset, which creates depth. But I did manage to get a little crinkle at the bottom, and I think that that is really cute. So now I'm going to take my oval punch, and I am going to punch through 2 layers of paper. This punch is not designed to go through 2 layers of paper, but I am going to punch through 2 layers, and I'll show you how I do it. So I'm standing up actually, and I'll come down to this end first, and I'll place my pressure until I hear that pop. Then I'm going to hold it, bring my hand right here, and then punch down until you hear the second pop. And that will get you through the 2 layers, and that way your holes will be even. So now we have this, and this is looking pretty cute to me. So now what I want to do is I have these cut apart sheets from the same paper collection, and all I'm going to do is create myself a little tag. So I am going to come in just a little bit and cut that out. And then I'll do the same thing over here. So I'm going to trim off just a little, and then I'll take my scissors and try to create a little tag shape. And that's not exactly the best tag. That's a little better. So then I'm going to trim off this white portion right there. And if I was to take this and just lay it here, it kind of gets washed out, and that's what we've been talking about. So in order to make my tag stand out on its own, what I'm going to do is take the tag and back it up against this. And that will give me a breakup between this busyness and this busyness. And you'll be able to see that the tag becomes more defined at that point. So I am going to use my tape runner, and then I'll put it down, and I'm going to just cut it out real quick with my scissors. Might not be the straightest cut, but it's going to look cute. And then I'm just following the shape of the tag. So I'll bring the bag back in, and I'll place this down. Now you can see that I have placed some separation between the bag and the tag, and that makes it possible for me to be able to lay down this busy tag on the teacup bag. So now what I want to do is I am going to create just a very quick and very rustic twine bow. And the way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to take 3 fingers and just wrap around until I have a loop that I like. Then when I pull it off, I'll take that tail and just let it dangle. The tail that I was wrapping with, I'll take it and just wrap around, and then I'll feed it underneath so that I can create a locking loop. Now do not pull this tight, because if you do, you will unravel your bow. So at this point, I am going to remove just a little bit of this, not a whole lot, because I like the way that that looks. So now I'm going to take just a little bit of hot glue, and I'm going to take this and put it right there. And then I'll take some hot glue, put it on the back of my bow, take my bow and place it right there. I see. And just like that, we have a very elegant and simple little bag. It is simply elegant. And I'm going to bring in the one without the acetate window, and you can see that they're both gorgeous little bags. So you can tuck all types of anything in here. And right now, I'm envisioning a chocolate chip cookie showing through here. But it's totally up to you guys on how you want to make and use these little bags, because they really are super quick and super easy to make, and you can pull out all of your papers and use them to make bags like this, not just your solids. Pull out all of the papers that you have, your huge florals, all of them are great for projects like this. So guys, I hope that you have liked this quick and easy project. And if you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys have a great day. Please stay safe, and we'll chat later. Bye.